this game's not from 2001 because the SP was definitely not a thing in 2001.
Yeah.
But it's pretty old.
I mean, older than today's game standards, yeah.
Yeah.
I like games with this style more so a lot of the times the newer games, and sometimes just with newer games, especially like two of my favorite games with pixel graphics, to name Stardew Valley and Enter the Gungeon. Like, both of them do a really good job with the pixel graphics nowadays. It's not always necessary to have the highest end graphics to make a fun game.
Not every game had just the world's highest production. Also, look at that green outline on it.
Then it then it leads to the people that have to work on it have to work harder. The game often comes out buggy and not in full places, whereas like these indie games that come out with easier graphic styles,
they come out way faster.
Way faster and way better as a result.
I'd rather have
They're
like
cheaper.
10 like lower production value games versus one high production value.
I'm a little disappointed in the day and age of games nowadays.
My big problem is the games are way too fucking story-based a lot of times nowadays.
I was going to bring up, I haven't played it yet because I don't have any interest to play it, but I've seen people play Fable, and it looks terrible, and it's because they put way too much into the story and not much into anything else.
Fables are weird as hell.
Gameplay should be the most important part of a game.
Have you seen Donkey's Fable video?
No, I have not.
So you click on it and it says, you know what? I'm not gonna spoil it. You guys should go check it out when you get home. Watch his Fable video, and everybody watching here, go check out Video Game Donkey's Fable video. It's hilarious.
I believe it. Donkey rarely misses.
You know, Donkey rarely misses, and he's one of like the only content creators that I've been watching for like years upon years. Like, I think I've been watching him since like 2016, but he still puts out great content every single time. He's one of very few people like that. Like, I'm not gonna throw shade against anybody, but I'd say like one of my favorite YouTubers back in the day was Peanut Butter Gamer. I don't know if you guys watched him at all.
I did a lot.
I did not, actually.
A lot of Peanut Butter Gamer, but then I started watching his new stuff, and it just didn't feel like he was growing as a channel.
Not at all.
He just does the same thing. Like, to me, when it was like, when he's like uploaded like, this is the last time I'm gonna do an Arthur video, and then he uploads again, he's like, I'm playing Arthur video games, shut up. I don't care. Like, I'm not interested in him anymore. Not to say he's a bad creator or anything like that, and if you still like if you like him,
it's definitely like endearing.
I like to see people evolve and change over time. And he just stayed stagnant. Kind of same with like the Game Grumps, I would say too. I used to be a big Game Grumps guy, and one of the biggest reasons why I started this channel was, hey, shout out to Game Grumps. But I just didn't stick around for long enough. I know your brother watches Game Grumps though, but we used to talk about that. Yeah, like some people are just. I think. Some people are fine with watching their Good Mythical Morning, where like that show is like, and I'm not to throw any shade at your head. People just like, you know, what they're used to. And
I'm not gonna say that I watch them like every day, but I do. Like, that's comfort food is good for a reason.
Yeah, that's true. That's like half the reason I still watch Markiplier.
Yeah.
It's comfy.
Yeah, I've gotten definitely just comfortable with a lot of channels, but like I mean, really the only example I can think of off the top of my head is a channel who, like, he went from making like these really loud and obnoxious League videos where he was just like screaming in funny voices and stuff like that, to just like some very deep and thought-provoking pieces about video games and movies, about how them as an art form have moved him. And it's like, that's what I like to see with a content creator. Go from being a goofball that plays League videos to someone smart and intelligent who I care about their opinion about video games. Now, do I like go like everything Donkey says is right? No. There's a lot of things that I disagree with because you have to have your own opinions, but A lot of times when I'm watching a Donkey video and I have an actual an opinion to formulate, I'll just be like, yeah, I agree with him because I've played the game and I agree that it's either bad or no, not good. Now, is this game good? This mode here?
Yeah, this one's kind of fun.
I've never liked games like this, like entire games like this.
There's definitely some good ones.
Yeah, can you name any off the top of your head?
We should play Parodius.
Parodius? Would you be the one playing? Okay.
It's got co-op.
I think I've been recommended to play Parodius actually by your brother.
Yes.
On the channel.
It's a very silly game.
Yeah, well, I was also warned that I might need to do some censorship.
Yeah, you might. Some of them.
That's fine. As long as it's fun.
Yeah.
Do you like this style of game, Eric? Kind of like where it just like you're being moved by the world and you just kind of have to react to it.
It's not my favorite, but I don't like have any strong opinions against it either.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like a very thoughtless base level, memorize the enemy patterns.
Yeah.
It's very like you're just hitting buttons, but it's fun.
As long as it's visually appealing, you can sit through a game for hours.
Yeah.
That's like.
And like most of the games like that have like a runtime, if you don't mess up, of like maybe half an hour at most, so they're real easy to just play.
What's crazy to me, this is just the one taxi part, isn't it?
Yeah.
This entire time we've been talking has just been that's fucking nuts.
And now we got her to her destination. It's this pier.
Push.
For some reason.
One arm that bitch.
Or she's gonna turn into a mermaid.
That's not fun. She can swim then.
Yeah.
If she was just a little girl, then I could just push her in the water and have sanctity knowing she wouldn't pop back up like she is right now.
Unless she's waving at us.
Damn it.
And with her flipper.
Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Mermaid with fish, like fishtail. If you, if you met one that just all the needs were met, like relationship-wise, sex-wise.
Oh shit! They forgot to collect the.
They do have a fish lower half. Would you fuck them and love a mermaid?
No.
You know Vaporeon's the most breedable Pokemon.
The entire time you were just like, I like that Vaporeon.
I had that one in the chamber.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey,
if,
Dick, all clear.
Okay, but would it be any better if it was the reverse?
If I was the mermaid?
No, if they had a fish upper body and a like the sexiest.
That'd be much worse.
Yeah, exactly. So like.
Hey, there's some sexy fish out there.
Is there any like mythical nymph or anything like that you would fuck? Nothing.
I've already said I'd fuck a mermaid.
Well, you would.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Max here, who's all, ew, no.
Well, the thing is that
Such
she's gonna try to get me to go in the water.
I don't
swim.
care.
She gives you like she
like you can't swim.
She like pulls an air bubble out of her mouth, sticks it into yours, and now you can breathe underwater.
I can't swim.
You buy an aquarium.
Okay, I can't swim. Wait, I forgot Max can't swim.
Yeah, no, it's okay, it's okay. You get like a small aquarium on a fucking semi-trailer. You transport her to a hot tub. And then you're good.
Then you have a hot tub,
Smooth sailing.
Okay, what about a centaur girl? Would you fuck a centaur girl?
Yeah.
No.
Why you would fuck? Okay, so your standards are: I would not fuck a fish, which technically humans evolved from, but horses, which are a little few far away from the branches there, I would fuck in the behind.
Yeah, why not?
I couldn't do a centaur.
No, wow, this is such a split room right now. For me, I'd be I'm weirdly to say I wouldn't, but
why?
Would you do the mermaid though?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on the same boat.
Gross and scaly.
We're on the same boat.
Gross and scaly.
Yeah.
She's got like if she
fucking horses have fur, you idiot.
Yeah, whatever.
And, like, 4 legs and 2 arms.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's just more things she can do.
That's just more love.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like the idea of fucking a horse is just so unsettling to me.
Let's.
Well, it's not a horse. It's a centaur.
Let's create.
Yeah, you can't touch the upper half of the body while you're fucking it though.
Yeah.
You can't
mean,
touch. You're just fucking a horse.
True.
That's
I've got
all you're
long
doing.
arms.
You can kind of see there's a girl you're fucking, but you can't. No.
Oh, Max is getting stressed.
Yeah.
Because he's getting condemned for not wanting to fuck a mermaid. Okay, let's create a half human, half thing.
Let's do a half human, half fish. Would you fuck that? No, half horse, half fish. Fuck that.
Change my stance, Max.
Top half horse, bottom half fish. So it's a fucking big ass horse head connected to
I'm
a
not
tail.
thinking about it like I want to do that. I'm thinking about what that would
Yeah,
look
can you
like.
try to put up an AI
so
rendition
top
of that?
An AI.
Yeah.
AI.
I'm imagining like it has 2 front legs and then the rest of the body's just a tail.
You know what, Clay? Editor Clay. Instead of AI, you have to create this in MS Paint.
You have to draw
You have
this.
to draw this in MS Paint. And so what is it, Eric, that you want?
Okay, so it's like there's the tail, like the fish tail, and then it connects to the upper torso of a horse, and it has 2 front legs, and then the head of a horse.
How does it?
Yeah, fuck you,
It has to
Editor Clay.
stand
Do
on
that.
2 legs.
What?
It stands on 2 legs.
No, it drags its tail behind. It's like a tripod moving.
Oh,
I had to think like how miserable this creature is.
Poor thing.
No, I would not fuck this thing.
Oh,
Just to answer
no.
that question. But yeah, here it is on screen, folks. Here's the rendition of what Eric was imagining. Thank you, editor.
Okay.
Thank you, editor.
We've gotten to a poopy level now. Watch this.
Oh, great.
There's gonna be some content that Eric is gonna like.
Oh my God! It is Walter White.
Jesse, I've made it. We need to make meth and dance while we make meth.
That would be cool if you know how Walter White got high with not got high with Jesse. He just did it without.
He
Yeah.
smoked Jesse's weed.
Yeah.
Also, he just drank his
he
chemicals.
fucking steals some of Jesse's weed. But
Oh,
what
no.
if he just
Bastard.
did that all the time?
Jesse, we need
And
to
instead
shit.
of being like a serious
Oh,
guy
Jesse.
who's an asshole, he just goofed around and
That'd be
danced
hilarious.
while making
Just a
meth.
goofball.
Making meth. We're making meth. I would love
And then
that.
Jesse's like, Mr. White,
Mr. White, yo.
Mr. Gus is gonna be scared, really mad at us if we keep goofing
Oh,
off.
no.
I don't care.
We're making meth.
Oh,
This
see,
is
when
going
you
to
said
get
this
very
was bad.
poopy, isn't it?
This level is all a toilet.
What?
It's all.
And am I gonna
nature.
poop it out?
He flushes it every time, so I don't know.
Okay, there's no actual poop on the screen, so it's fine.
There's no actual poop.
He's going over what he
There's
ate.
toilet paper, but that's about it.
That's
We might have to censor that. Also, that steak looked bad.
That like did not look good.
no, that doesn't look like a steak I'd like to eat.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the reflect?
Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji.
Oh shit.
A good kitty. Aw, its nose is a little twitch. Aw.
Very nice. Jesse.
So wait, this is insinuating it flushed a cat down the toilet?
I don't really know.
Oh.
I'm lost. I'm very
It's
lost.
just. I don't know.
He is seizing as the ball is hitting him.
Yeah.
Oh. That's a good boy too.
Yeah.
Aw. I don't know why I always refer to all animals as boys. Probably because I'm sexist.
Yeah, same
Well,
here.
I'm awful and sexist. Yay! Strawberry shortcake. Yay!
I like strawberry.
Okay, what was your guys' first dog's name?
Buddy,
Buddy. Buddy. I like that.
the
dog-
German Shepherd.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's fitting.
That's a buddy.
That is a buddy. What was your
He was a
first
good
dog's
buddy.
name? Max?
Cersei.
Cersei.
Yeah.
Mine was Hank.
Hank.
Now, do you guys know? Do you guys know the porn star name rule? The
what's
first
that?
name is
Oh,
the first name of your first, I think, dog or pet. But we could do dogs since
Okay.
our dogs are pretty
Mhm.
funny.
And what's the
then
last name?
the last name is the name of the street you grew up on. So mine would be Hank Northwood.
Mine would be Buddy Meridian.
Cersei Chestnut.
I like both of yours better than
They're
mine.
all pretty solid, though,
I
actually.
think Hank Northwood sounds pretty sexual.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Buddy sounds like you're like the friendly guy at the porn set.
Yeah.
Cersei sounds like you're the snooty one that's like, you will not put your mouth around my penis for longer than 5 minutes.
I was imagining
don't care
female
what the
because
scene
Game of
requires.
Thrones. Was Cersei a girl?
Cersei was a girl.
Okay.
It could be an androgynous name.
An androgyn.
No, he broke the throat.
Was
Isn't
it Game
that
of
the term?
Was it Game of Thrones that they referenced with that? No.
It's like mythology.
Oh.
Or it's like a Greek name, I think.
Ah.
Oh. So your parents are dorks.
So George R.R. Martin's the cringe one.
Yeah.
He is kind of cringe. Have you ever seen his like thing that he's done on stage with
Nope. His jetpack failed.
Stephen
He's dead.
King?
No, I haven't.
So he is such a nerd because he's like the way he talks. I've tried to emulate how he talks because he talks so funny. He's like out of breath. Every word that he says, he's like, so how do you write so many books? Like, how do you write so many damn books? Because you get done with 8 books and I'm only through 2 chapters. And then Stephen King's like, I just put my nose to the grind and blah, blah. And he's like, that's incredible because don't you ever just get sick of it? And it's just like this whole interview where he's just like,
I have seen
he's
that.
kind of like just fanboying. And it's like,
My dick theory was valid.
Yes.
it's just like
That's
this whole
good.
thing where it's just like seeing somebody nerd out, and I don't say nerd like it's a bad thing. I'm
Yeah.
a fucking nerd.
Well, we all are.
Nintendo nerd.
Yeah, I was gonna call myself Nintendo nerd, thinking I'm original when I first started a YouTube channel back when I was like 15, and then that's what AVGN originally called himself too. Isn't that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he called himself Nintendo nerd.